How about that Caitlin Clark effect, huh? Iowa beats USC on the day Clark has her Hawkeyes jersey retired. That was the talk heading into the contest, CC's jersey retirement, but the game itself definitely had fans fired up. The crowd was in a frenzy, and the Hawkeyes delivered. Lucy Olson outplayed Juju Watkins, and Iowa fed off of that crowd. You could tell early in the game. They hang on, they get the win, and afterwards there was all the pomp and circumstance and ceremony. USC was very classy. They stuck around Juju and the rest of the team to watch Caitlin Clark be honored. And then you just take in the magnitude of the moment, which is that, Clark was the all-time leading scorer in NCAA Division I history, man or woman. Led the nation in points and assists, put Iowa on the map, went to the WNBA and took that league by storm. And now we're talking about the Indiana Fever as championship contenders. Revolutionized the sport when it comes to attention, notoriety, and everything else. So it was indeed a moment, and it was one that came with an Iowa win. Now, as far as the festivities and everything else, like I said, Clark was definitely pumped after the game. She was hyped. She came out there. You had Lisa Bluter in attendance, David Letterman, Kate Martin in the house. All those folks were in the building to celebrate. But Clark, here's a little bit of her post game where she was pumped about what took place. And you could see Caitlin here talking about the Fever.
The Pacers Sport and Entertainment. Give it up for the Fever. We're playing a game right here, baby. Woo! We're coming to town. You better save up because I bet it's going to be pretty expensive, but we'll see what we can do. But honestly, I couldn't imagine getting drafted to a better franchise, a place that, just like Iowa, invests in women's sports and has allowed me to thrive. So just really lucky and fortunate to be there. And, hopefully year 2 is even better than year 1. And I know it will be. We got some good players. We got a good coach. She's probably hiding over there somewhere. I don't know where you're at, Steph, but thanks for being here.
You can see the friendliness and the mutual respect between Caitlin Clark and Stephanie White. I mean, that's been made apparent, of course. And then there was the show of respect from Lindsey Gottlieb's squad. They stayed after to watch Caitlin Clark, and this was the explanation from Gottlieb.
Of this day isn't lost on us from the non-basketball game piece of it. I'm really impressed with the atmosphere here, the love for women's basketball, the appreciation for what Caitlin has done, and Coach Bluter. So, we had decided prior to the outcome of the game that we were going to stay out there and be part of that to honor her and where women's basketball is. And we know that the things we're doing, we get to write our own story, but are part of a synergy around women's basketball that has, in many ways emanated from here. And so obviously congratulations to her. There's nothing I can say that hasn't been said, but the respect she's shown us and the humanity she's shown us, I'm definitely a fan. As far as the basketball.
And Caitlin had said after the game, she shouted out Juju specifically. Juju, from what I'm reading, shouted out Caitlin post-game, said she's glad to see her get her flowers. Obviously, the Iowa team gets a big moment. Lucy Olson was terrific in this game. Bunch of midi pull-ups and the like. And, she outplayed Juju. Juju wound up putting up some points on the board, but it wasn't her best performance. But certainly has to be the most rewarding game for Hawkeyes fans this year. And it comes in an event that they were already looking forward to because, Caitlin Clark now has rafter status.